Hi guys, welcome to the short video about the question if I think the Verse token, Verse DEX and everything behind like the Bitcoin.com company and their app is a good thing. Of course, a lot of people are interested to know if Verse is a good investment, and of course for that we have to know what's behind, how everything is working. And I have set everything up in the last couple of days. I tried to buy some Verse, make some token swap, but the whole thing was an absolute mess. It was an absolute disaster what happened to me. It was so crazy that I decided to make this video and share my story with you. So you can download it from Google Play, I guess also from Apple, the Play Store. And when you download it, then you have a DeFi wallet. You don't have to do any KYC. You can use it in every country as far as I know. That's the really good thing. I mean, you have everything on the blockchain. There's no government which can block or take away your coins or tokens. That's the idea here. And so how has my experience gone in the last couple of days? And this could be very interesting for you to learn if you want to use it as well, and maybe also if you want to invest into the Verse token. That's the native token of the Bitcoin.com DeFi wallet. I think it's a little bit a weird name. I have really no clue how they came up with this name. I mean, we have Bitcoin, Bitcoin.com, and then they make a decentralized exchange and they call it Verse. That's a little bit weird, but maybe it has some historical reason. For me, it's just a little bit weird. There is pretty much no connection, like word-wise or so. The reason why I wanted to invest some money into Verse was because I know the Bitcoin.com website, the company. It was very famous, at least I think it is still. It's a large company. A lot of people are knowing it, and now they are pushing their decentralized exchange and especially their Verse token. They have already made a first token burn. So I think they want to really push and support their coin. By the way, as far as I know, it's an Ethereum token, and a lot of people are expecting huge gains of the native tokens of decentralized exchanges in the next couple of years. So I wanted to invest a little bit, but of course not much. So this is how it started. Then I downloaded this wallet. I set up an account and everything looked good. Of course, the first thing what you have to do, you have to back up everything, write down your seed words and so on. So in case anything goes wrong, you could always recover your funds even if Bitcoin.com goes down. So that looked good at the moment, and then I tried to buy some Verse. So here we go, Bitcoin.com. And what I wanted actually was to trade online from this website and not from the app, because of course it's easier to copy paste wallet addresses and so on. And they're pushing this here as well. You can see Verse DEX, Verse coin, Verse token and so on. So I was wondering if I could do all the transfers, all the selling, all the token swaps from here instead of the app. And so I asked the support and they said, yeah, okay, you can do that. You have to set up your app on your phone and then log in, and then you can go here and then say log in as well. And then I think I had to make a short confirmation, something like confirm the phone number or email. Can't really remember, but you can see everything is here. That looked really good. I thought, okay, now we have everything like on the app, but it's actually not. This is a very, very simple page. It looks like more like a beta, or not even that, unfortunately. You have a couple of things, but there is almost nothing to find. I expected even when you do some transfers or even when you receive some funds or send some funds, there would be something in the inbox, but there is not. Then you have the dashboard, and there's also not much to see here. There was some price history, but the price history was totally wrong. And here in this case, at this moment, it doesn't show anything. I can even click here, it doesn't show anything. I mean, here you can see recent activity, at least there is something, but not really in detail. I think I cannot even click here on some detail, and here the price, like the dashboard, like my wallet means how much I had in the past. That was always totally wrong, and at the moment it doesn't even load anything. And I mean, my internet is working good, so there seems to be a problem, and there are many problems. I can tell you, really a lot of problems. I think when you want to send from here, it gives some error message saying, yeah, we are working on it. For me, it looks like they are working on everything. This is not very good integrated. I mean, you have some relation to the app, but everything is very limited, unfortunately. Here you can click on the wallets. Then you get also here, it's very strange. I mean, when you go to the yearly, then it gives you this information. I have opened my wallet, I think about 3 days ago, and it gives me this yearly overview. This is crazy. Monthly, weekly. Yeah, this is totally wrong here. I don't know what it means. What you can see here is the connection to your phone. But also another thing, like tokens are not displayed. When you have tokens here, not only the Ethereum coin, then it shows the total value somehow, but no details. I think I have never found any option to show the real token. I had some USDT on the Ethereum blockchain, but it was never really showing just a total amount. But I was still very optimistic. I sent some $300 here and also $6.70 in Ethereum for gas, so I thought this should be possible to buy or to swap USDT into VERS, but I can tell you it was not an easy thing. Absolutely crazy what happened then. I went to the VERS DEX, and so this is it. Looks pretty nice, but the absolute crazy thing here is that you can't really connect your Bitcoin.com app here. There are only two possibilities here to connect a wallet. You have to use MetaMask or Wallet Connect. That's crazy. And the export, like the backup of the Bitcoin.com app, works only with the 12-word seed phrase, and the import in MetaMask usually works with the Ethereum private key. I mean, there's an option to import the 12-word seed phrase, but then you have to log out, and it's very complicated. So the whole thing to connect the Bitcoin.com app wallet to their own DEX is super complicated. That's absolutely crazy. I mean, I did it and I had everything here. And so I selected the USDT, even the maximum here, selected the VERS for the swap. And then when you have connected your wallet, you can click here on swap. And I think it didn't show me anything about the amount of the fee. But after I clicked here on confirm, of course, then a window popped up with the MetaMask and it showed me something, but I think it didn't show the full amount of the fee which was needed for the swap. And I thought, yeah, okay, I mean, Ethereum a transfer today is something in between of 50 cents and $1. So how much can it be to make a swap? I was thinking about $2 or so. But on the second page of MetaMask, it was giving me an error and was saying that the whole transfer, that the swap was rejected because of insufficient funds. And there I was seeing that it was actually asking for $14 for the swap. Just to swap $300 of USDT into their own token worth $14 commission. I don't know who would have received that. Of course, when you ask the support of Bitcoin.com, they would say, yeah, everything goes into the blockchain for the miners whatsoever, or now for the stakers whatsoever, of course, because Ethereum is now proof of stake. But I can't really believe that. I have my real doubts. $14 is way too much. And the crazy thing is what happened. You can see that here, that was the transaction, and you can see I started with 0.003 Ethereum, which was I think $6.70, something like that, which I had. And because of the rejected transaction, they kept about 50% of it, and I got only this back, or I could keep this amount after that. So I lost pretty much half of my Ethereum because of this really bad, super expensive transaction, which of course didn't go through. Then I was so disappointed, and I didn't have a lot of Ethereum left. I went to my Ether wallet, and I wanted to send just my USDT to a normal centralized exchange to buy something else. But unfortunately, they also showed me very high fees. I had only around, I think, $3.75 in Ethereum, and they always showed me that for the transfer of the 300 USDT, there was $4.01 transfer fee needed. No matter what I did, it was always higher than what I had. It was absolutely crazy. So I transferred more Ethereum to this wallet here. So I had, I think, around 13 or 14, something like that. Here you can see that, yeah. And after that, I did the transfer. And the absolute crazy thing is, when I did the transfer and I had this amount here, it was saying, oh, the transfer is just, I think, $3.50 or so. It's absolutely crazy. I don't know what's going on with Ethereum. I don't know what's going on with Bitcoin.com, with the app, with everything. I'm so disappointed. I'm so done with all this decentralized stuff at the moment, especially regarding Ethereum and Bitcoin.com, their DEX whatsoever. Of course, on the long term, we don't have any other way to go to decentralized exchanges, having everything on the blockchain, because all the governments will crack down on everything which is not their CBDC. But at the moment, I'm a little bit frustrated, and especially if you were looking for good news regarding the Verse token and you wanted to hear that it's a good investment, I would say, yeah, it's definitely not. I just don't see that many people will invest into this thing. The whole page, the whole thing here with Bitcoin.com and their Verse DEX is so strange set up. It's so badly integrated. I mean, the good thing, I have to tell you, the support is really great. They have some good people. You get really fast response usually. When you open some ticket, have some questions, you get usually a reply within an hour or so. That's the good thing. But still, for me, I'm totally done. I mean, of course, I'm not super experienced, but I'm also not totally unexperienced. So I would say I'm probably maybe an average normal user, and I'm definitely not going to invest into Verse. And in the next time, I'm also staying away from Bitcoin.com in any way till they have figured out what they want to do and have integrated everything nicely. So yeah, not so good news, unfortunately, but I wanted to tell you the story because it was really so crazy. I invested many hours. At some point, I had the impression that everything was lost because I couldn't do anything with my money anymore. I was almost in shock, and so I wanted to tell you this story. And yeah, that's it for now. I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, or want to share your own experience with Verse or Bitcoin.com, then please let us know down in the feedback area. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.